What if I told you that with just a few simple finds from Dollar Tree, you could garden in ways you've never imagined before? I'm talking hacks so smart, so budget-friendly, and so effective, they'll make your neighbors wonder how you pulled it off. Welcome to Timeless Gardening, where green thumbs are made, not born. To all my seasoned growers, you already know this is the place where we turn simple ideas into powerful garden magic. And for those of you just joining us, you've picked the perfect time, because today, you're getting $15 tree hacks that will change the way you garden forever. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell, because here at Timeless Gardening, we don't just grow plants, we grow smart gardeners. Now let's get straight into hack hash 1. And this one's a total game changer. Hack number 1. Silicone baking mat as a seedling heat pad. Alright garden lovers, here's something you've probably never thought of. Those silicone baking mats you see at Dollar Tree. They're not just for cookies. In fact, they can become your secret weapon for seed starting. Here's how: lay that baking mat down on a sunny windowsill or shelf. Then place your seed tray right on top. What happens is pure garden magic. The silicone absorbs warmth during the day and slowly releases it back at night. That steady little heat boost keeps your soil cozy and helps seeds sprout faster, stronger and more evenly. And the best part, you just saved yourself 20, maybe $30 on a fancy seedling heat mat. Dollar Tree just gave you the same effect for $1. Perfect for peppers, tomatoes, or any plant that needs a warm start. Simple, smart, timeless gardening. Hack number 2. Salt and pepper shakers as seed dispensers. If you've ever tried planting tiny seeds like carrots, lettuce, or basil, you know the struggle. They slip through your fingers and pile up in one spot. Instead of wasting seed packets and thinning out crowded seedlings later, Dollar Tree's salt and pepper shakers give you total control. Just pour your seeds into a clean shaker, cover a few holes with tape if you want a slower flow, and lightly tap over the soil. Suddenly your seeds fall evenly, exactly where you want them. No more guesswork, no more clumps. Here's the secret upgrade. Mix your seeds with a little clean sand before you add them in. The sand spaces them out, helps them flow smoothly, and makes it easy to see where you've planted. It also stretches your seed packet further, giving you more for less. For just $1, you turn one of the oldest gardening headaches into one of the simplest solutions. Neat rows, healthy seedlings, and no wasted effort. Hack number 3. Plastic deviled egg tray as a seed sorting station. Here's a clever one you won't see often. Dollar Tree's plastic deviled egg tray. Instead of juggling open seed packets and risking a mix-up, just pour a small amount of each variety into the little cups. Now you've got a tidy seed sorting station right in front of you. Label each cup with a bit of tape or a sticky note, and suddenly planting multiple crops is smooth and stress-free. No wind blowing seeds away, no packets spilling everywhere. When you're finished, simply return the extras to their packets. No waste at all. And here's the bonus. Those same cups double as a drying rack for collected seeds at the end of the season. So for $1, you've got yourself an organizer and a seed preserver in one. Hack number 4. Magnetic spice tins for vertical seed storage. Seeds everywhere. Let's fix that. Head to Dollar Tree's kitchen aisle and grab a pack of magnetic spice tins. Fill them with seeds, label the lids, and stick them to a metal surface, like an old cookie sheet, the side of a fridge in your garage, or even a magnetic board in your potting area. Now instead of rummaging through a messy box, your seeds are right in front of you, visible, organized, and easy to grab. It saves space, keeps seeds dry and off damp shelves, and looks surprisingly neat too. Want to make it even smarter? Color code the lids by season, spring, summer, fall, so you always know what's ready to plant. A $1 storage hack that turns clutter into order. Hack number 5. Condiment squeeze bottles for precise watering and feeding. Here's a game changer for anyone who overwaters or struggles to feed plants without making a mess. Dollar Tree's condiment squeeze bottles, the same ones you'd use for ketchup or mustard, make the perfect garden dispensers. Fill one with diluted fertilizer, compost tea, or just plain water, and suddenly you can deliver it right where your plants need it, at the base, around seedlings, or even into small pots without flooding them. No waste, no soggy soil, and no fertilizer burning your leaves. Want to get clever? Label each bottle. One for water, one for bloom feed, one for compost tea. You can even poke a tiny hole in the cap for a slow drip if you're transplanting and want steady moisture at the roots. It's precise, it's tidy, and it turns a $1 kitchen tool into one of the most useful gadgets in your garden kit. Hack number 6. Eyeglass Repair Kit for on-the-go tool fixes. Now here's something most gardeners never think about. You know those little eyeglass repair kits at Dollar Tree? The ones with the tiny screwdrivers and mini screws. Slip one into your garden apron or tool bag, and suddenly you've got an emergency repair for your tools. Loose pruner blades, wobbly shears, a hose clamp that's slipping. That little screwdriver tightens them up in seconds. No trip back to the garage. It's one of those things you don't realize you need until the moment your tool gives out mid-job. And then you're glad you had it in your pocket. Want to make it even better? Add a small packet of machine oil to the kit, and you've got a quick fix plus lube combo for keeping tools sharp and smooth on the spot. For $1, you just turned a tiny glasses kit into a gardener's secret weapon. Hack number 7. Clear ornament balls as mini cloche covers. This one's a hidden gem from Dollar Tree's craft aisle. You know those clear fillable ornament balls they sell around the holidays? Split them in half, and you've got yourself mini cloche covers for seedlings. Just pop a half over your tiny plants, press it gently into the soil, and suddenly you've built a protective dome. It traps warmth, keeps humidity steady, and shields your seedlings from wind, bugs, and even a light frost. Basically, you're giving your little plants a personal greenhouse for pennies. Want to make it smarter? Drill a couple of tiny holes in the top for airflow, so your seedlings don't overheat. You can even remove the cover midday, when the sun is strongest, and pop it back on at night. And when you're done, wash them out, pack them away, and reuse them season after season. Talk about timeless gardening. Hack number 8. Travel pill organizer for companion planting seeds. Here's a hack that'll make you feel like the most organized gardener on the block. Grab a travel pill organizer from Dollar Tree. You know, the ones labeled with days of the week, and turn it into your companion planting kit. Instead of fumbling through a stack of seed packets, preload each little compartment with the seeds you want to plant together. For example, basil to go with your tomatoes, marigold to guard your peppers, dill near your cucumbers. Each pocket becomes a ready-to-go seed mix for a bed or container. When planting day comes, you just open the lid and sow. No second guessing, no searching, no wasted time. It's also fantastic for small space gardeners. You can pack just enough seed for balcony pots or raised beds instead of dragging the entire collection outside. And here's the bonus. Pill organizers are airtight when snapped shut, so they keep seeds dry and safe until you use them. Organized, protected, and portable, all in one little dollar hack. Hack number 9. Mop bucket as a DIY hydroponic tote. Now this one feels almost too good to be true. Head to the cleaning aisle at Dollar Tree and grab one of those plastic mop buckets with a lid. With just a little tweak, you've got yourself a super affordable hydroponic setup for growing lettuce, herbs, or even strawberries indoors. Here's how it works. Fill the bucket with water mixed with your nutrient solution, then cut a few holes into the lid. Drop in net cups, or improvise with small plastic cups with holes poked in the bottom. Add your seedlings, and let the roots grow straight down into the water. That's it. Your plants feed and hydrate themselves without soil. No mess, no constant watering schedule, just steady growth. The beauty of this hack is how low maintenance it is. Lettuce and herbs grow fast in it, and you can set it up on a balcony, in a sunny window, or even under a simple grow light. For just a couple of dollars, you're dipping your toes into hydroponics, a method that normally costs a small fortune to start. Hack number 10. Mesh laundry bags for pest protection. One of the most frustrating things in gardening is watching your fruit ripen beautifully, only for birds, bugs, or even squirrels to get to it first. But here's a Dollar Tree fix that's so simple you'll wonder why you didn't think of it sooner. Mesh laundry bags from the cleaning aisle. These lightweight bags, normally used to protect delicate clothes in the wash, are perfect for protecting ripening produce. Once you see your fruit starting to form, tomatoes, grapes, peaches, figs, even cucumbers. Slip the bag right over the cluster or individual fruit. Pull the drawstring, or use a twist tie to close it around the stem. And that's it. The breathable mesh allows sunlight and air to circulate, so the fruit ripens naturally, but pests can't chew through it, and birds can't peck their way in. This hack has another bonus. Because the bags are soft and flexible, they don't bruise your fruit or weigh down the branches like some rigid covers do. Plus, they're washable and reusable. At the end of the season, you just rinse them off, fold them up, and they're ready for next year. For $1, you get multiple bags that can save an entire harvest. It's a safe, chemical-free way to protect your crops. No sprays, no traps, just a simple barrier that works every time. Hack number 11. Cooling rack. As a raised drying shelf. Every gardener who grows herbs, flowers, or even bulbs knows the struggle. You harvest them, but then what? Drying them properly is key. And that's where Dollar Tree's kitchen aisle comes in with a surprising solution. The simple metal cooling rack. Instead of spreading your harvest on paper towels, where air circulation is poor, place the cooling rack over a shallow bin, or even just across 2 bricks. Now your herbs, petals, or bulbs rest on top with air moving freely all around, underneath as well as above. This speeds up drying, prevents mold, and keeps everything evenly crisp instead of damp and patchy. It's especially useful for things like basil, oregano, thyme, or flowers you want to preserve for tea or crafts. And because the rack is slightly elevated, you can set it up anywhere, indoors on a counter, outdoors in a shaded patio, or even stacked in layers if you grab more than one rack. When you're done, wash it off, and it's ready to use again. So instead of investing in expensive dehydrators or specialized drying trays, a $1 cooling rack gives you the same professional effect. Neat, efficient, and timeless. Hack number 12. Shower caps as mini greenhouse lids. This one is so simple yet unbelievably effective. Over in Dollar Tree's personal care aisle, you'll find packs of plastic shower caps. Most people think of them for travel, but in the garden they double as instant greenhouse lids for small pots and seed trays. Here's how it works. Once you've sown your seeds in a pot or a shallow container, stretch a shower cap right over the top. The elastic edge hugs the rim, sealing in moisture and warmth. Inside you've just created a tiny greenhouse. The humidity builds, the soil stays consistently damp, and seeds germinate much faster. No daily misting, no dried out soil ruining your seedlings. The best part, because the caps are transparent, you can still see the progress without lifting the cover. And when the seedlings sprout, just remove the cap and reuse it for your next round of planting. If you want to extend the hack, poke a few tiny holes in the plastic for ventilation. This helps prevent mold if you're keeping it on longer. For pennies, you've got yourself a reusable portable greenhouse system that turns even a windowsill into a seed starting station. It's neat, efficient, and makes early gardening foolproof. Hack number 13. Silicone ice cube trays. As fertilizer pods, fertilizing doesn't have to be messy or complicated, and Dollar Tree's kitchen aisle proves it. Grab a silicone ice cube tray and turn it into your personal fertilizer pod maker. Here's the trick. Mix up a batch of liquid fertilizer or compost tea. Pour it into the tray and freeze it into cubes. Once they're solid, pop them out and store them in a bag in the freezer. When your plants need a boost, just drop a cube into your watering can or directly into a pot. As it melts, it slowly releases nutrients right where your plants need them. This hack has 2 big advantages. First, it prevents waste. No more mixing up too much fertilizer and tossing the leftovers. Second, it makes feeding ridiculously easy. Instead of measuring every time, you just grab a cube and go. The silicone tray is perfect because it's flexible, so the cubes pop out easily, and the tray washes clean for reuse. For gardeners who love efficiency, this turns a $1 tool into a system that keeps your feeding routine organized, tidy, and super consistent. No spills, no fuss, just healthy plants every time. Hack number 14. Cookie cooling rack. As a vertical trellis, climbing plants don't always need expensive cages or elaborate trellises. Sometimes the simplest tools work best. like a Dollar Tree cookie cooling rack. Normally found in the kitchen aisle, these wire grids can be repurposed into strong, lightweight trellises for small climbers. Just secure the rack vertically in a pot or raised bed, using garden stakes, chopsticks, or even zip ties. Then guide your peas, beans, cucumbers, or even vining flowers to climb up. The evenly spaced grid gives the plants natural grip points, keeping them upright, tangle-free, and healthier overall. Because the racks are flat and stackable, you can even combine several side by side to create a larger trellis wall, or use them horizontally above a planter to support sprawling plants like squash or melons, lifting the fruit off the soil to prevent rot. The beauty of this hack is how versatile and reusable it is. When the season ends, rinse the racks, stack them flat, and store them away until next year. For just a few dollars, you can build a flexible trellis system that adapts to whatever you're growing, all while keeping your garden neat and productive. Hack number 15. Over-the-door shoe organizer as a vertical garden. When space is limited, creativity steps in. One of Dollar Tree's most overlooked items for gardening is the over-the-door shoe organizer. Those clear plastic pockets that normally hold sneakers. They transform beautifully into a vertical garden for herbs, salad greens, strawberries, and even flowers. Just hang the organizer on a sunny wall, balcony railing, or fence. Fill each pocket with potting mix, tuck in your seeds or seedlings, and water gently. The clear pockets let you see soil moisture at a glance, and the vertical layout saves precious ground space, while keeping everything easy to reach. It's like having a wall of greenery right outside your door. This hack shines for apartment gardeners, renters, or anyone short on space. Instead of bulky pots that take up floor room, you've got a living garden climbing up the wall. Plus you can group plants by type. One row of culinary herbs, one of salad greens, one of flowers for pollinators. When a pocket wears out, replace it for just $1. For gardeners who want maximum harvest from minimum space, this simple hack proves you don't need acres of land. Just a wall, some pockets, and a little imagination. You see, gardening doesn't have to be complicated or costly. With just a little creativity, even the simplest dollar finds can turn into tools that transform your garden. That's the beauty of timeless gardening. It's about making the most of what's in your hands and watching it bloom into something extraordinary. If today sparked new ideas for you, don't just keep them, share them. Tap that like button so more gardeners discover these hidden gems. And if you're not already part of this growing family, subscribe and join us. This isn't just a channel, it's a community where every trick, every story, and every harvest matters. Now I'll leave you with this. Which of these hacks are you going to try first in your garden? Let me know in the comments, because your answer might just inspire someone else's breakthrough. Until we meet again, keep creating, keep growing, and remember, the simplest seeds often grow the most timeless gardens.